Hello again, it's Robert, also known as Bullion Bob. Today I'm going to talk about silver. No, I talked about silver last time. This time I'm going to talk about gold. Now, where does gold come from? And you may say, it comes out of the ground from a gold mine. Yes, that's true. But how did it get there? Where did it originate? The answer may surprise you. Gold and silver originated in the hearts of stars. When a star, at least 10 times bigger than our sun, ends its life, when it burns up all its fuel and it dies, it does not go gently into that good night. It explodes with a fury that makes it shine brighter than the entire galaxy it's in. And when it does this, it collapses in on itself. And the gravitation is so intense, it squeezes so hard that it squeezes atoms together. It squeezes hydrogen into helium, helium into lithium, and so on. As the sun continues to collapse, it manufactures all of the elements we have in the universe. That's where they come from, the heart of a star. Gold and silver are made in the heart of stars. That means when you're holding a gold coin in your hand, you're holding the heart of a star. Just think of that. You go out at night, on a clear night, and you look up in the sky, and you see all of those stars up there. Do you know what you're looking at? You're looking at a gold factory. All of those stars that are bigger than the sun are manufacturing gold. And we're lucky that we have a little bit for ourselves. So don't take it lightly when you get that gold in your hand. Remember, the stars shine at night, and you've got a shiny part of a star in your hand. So gold has quite a history. Now, I imagine you've heard of the Trojan War. That happened in 1240 BC. And it really did happen. I know they say it's a myth, but it really did happen. There was a Trojan War. How did that war get started? Well, they got started because of gold. The son of the king of Troy was named Paris. And three goddesses approached him and wanted him to judge their beauty. Which one of these three goddesses was the most beautiful woman in the world? Well, Aphrodite won the contest, but she won it with a bribe, and the bribe was gold. She was running this race, and she was holding this golden apple, and she threw it on the ground, and the other two goddesses stopped to pick it up, so she won the race. Now, she promised Paris that if he chose her, this was the bribe, she would give him the most beautiful woman in the world, which turned out to be Helen of Troy. So gold is powerful, and gold will win you a fair lady if that's what you really want in life. So go for the gold, as they say in the Olympics. If you haven't got any gold in your possession, you don't have any. Don't get these pieces of paper, because paper is just paper, but gold is money. So think about that. Remember that. Now, I don't know if you saw the latest speech that was made by that semi-prominent politician, and it was filled with what I call, my opinion, they were hate crimes.
So who was this politician? Tell us who he was.
Do you really need to be told? It was the guy that lives in Washington. I don't want the Department of Justice come knocking on my door at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, but you know who I'm talking about. And
You can tell him.
He doesn't have your best interest in heart. But as I said in my previous interview, silver will never cheat you. Gold will never cheat you. But politicians, well, that's another story. So, what else is there to say? Remember that gold is the money of kings. If you want to feel like a king, hold a piece of gold in your hand. And like I said about silver, gold is beautiful. Years ago, my son in his chemistry class in school gold-plated an ordinary dime. So I've got a gold-plated dime in my collection. And it is beautiful. It never tarnishes, it never dims, it remains bright and beautiful forever. Now, what is your heritage going to be? What is your legacy for your spouse, for your children, for their children? Now you say, well, I've got a life insurance policy, but what is that policy delineated in? Paper. Paper that will soon be worthless. Gold, the value of gold and silver never changes. It always stays the same. So what it was worth in the Trojan War, it's worth the same amount today. Now, even in the Roman Empire, they cheated the people by diminishing the value of the money. The coins they had, the silver, the gold, they kept reducing the amount of gold and silver in their coins until it was less than 1%. And ladies and gentlemen, that's where our paper currency is today. 1% of what it used to be. Now, if you have a dollar or you have a silver dime, which is worth more? Which is going to buy you more in the future? I'll give you a hint. It's not something that you could burn. So, think about what's happening in the world today. Think about Zimbabwe. Think about Argentina. What's happening there? In Argentina, the people are shaving their gold coins. They're shaving flakes to buy their food. Now, how long do you think you're going to last without food? How long is it going to be when your children are telling you they're hungry? They want something to eat and you have nothing to eat in the house? That's going to break your heart. But if you've got gold or silver, you can get that food. I don't want your children to suffer. I don't want you to suffer. Think about what's happening in the world today. Think about what's happening in this country. Think about what's being done in Washington. Did you know that there is a bill already signed by the president, the so-called president, that in December, I think it's on the 18th of December, that the government can cancel all our currency and go to digital money? And what does that mean when they have digital money? It's just phosphors glowing on the screen of your computer's monitor. It has no existence in reality. And here's the bad news. The bad news is that the government will completely control your money, your digital money. They can take it all away from you like that. They can limit what you can buy with that. There are certain things you won't be able to buy. And one thing they're not going to let you buy with digital money is gold or silver. If you want the protection, the satisfaction, the wisdom of owning gold and silver, Get it now. Don't wait. That's why I'm here today. I practice what I preach. And you should take it to heart. It's not just me. There's a lot of people that are stacking gold and silver. And, you know, I'm not out to get rich, but I'm out to eat, to have food on the table for my family. And if you'll remember the Walt Disney movie 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, when I think it was Ned the sailor, he found a treasure chest at the bottom of the ocean. He wanted to get it. And what did Captain Nemo say to him? He said, "A sound mind and a full belly are the greatest treasures on earth." Think about that. Hey, until next time, visit your coin store. Get that before the government makes it impossible. And they will. So, till next time, this is Robert saying goodbye and good luck. Thank you.